That's freaking loud, dude. Yo. What's up, boys? Good to see you, Cat and Neo. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Cat. Doing alright, man. Yes, sir. My daughter went to have a sleepover with my mom tonight, so I don't know why. This is showing my mic volume is just not being very loud for some reason. Move it a little closer to me, I guess. Let me see if I can turn it up, like, not on my actual mic. No. Let me try something else. This down a bit. Not that way. Alright. How's the volume on the mic now? Is that alright? I don't have to yell. That's good. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's start with a wheel spin. Holy, the game is loud, bro. Well, for me anyway. I need to turn this down. Okay. To the rival. Okay. Alright, so real quick, we'll start off with this. I know I told y'all about it, but I haven't shown y'all yet, so, well, not all of them. Check this out. So, top 500 there. Top 500 there. Top 500 barely there. I think that one was higher when I first did it, so there must be some more people that have done that one. I like 6 the best, Cat. This is my favorite for sure. Let's see, we got, ooh, not top 500 here. I feel like we had top 500. But see, this is what everybody is using, the City E or the Honda Beat. Like, everybody. Those are the 2 cars that they use. But still top 1,000 on that one, so we'll leave it alone for now. Hey, top 300 on that one. There was one I did that had like 7 million people and I was top 300. Can't remember which one. I mean, look at that. Everybody. City E. 305. Was it this one that had a ton? I can't remember, man. Yeah, 7 million players, 6.98 million players, close enough. Top 250. That's what I'm talking about. And did you notice something? You notice something about the cars that are right around me? a couple of Civics, one other Integra, a GR86, and then Honda Beats. Honda Beats everywhere on the leaderboard in B class, dude. It's only 13,500 players, but still, top 100 is pretty good. Pretty good. Should I do a, it's only 9,300 players, bro. Should I do these on the Colossus and the Goliath? Should I just go ahead and put a clean lap time in and see? Because those are the only two in B class road races that I have not done yet. To see, I already know that the Integra is not going to be great for this because I need a power build and the Integra is not. And then of course everybody in there's got a Honda Beat too. I mean look, he's 2,200 just with a clean lap. I mean, heck, why not? Let's do it, right? Let's do it. And I'm doing every B-class event with the same car. Except maybe Colossus, just because I already know. I already know how that's going to go. I'm going to get absolutely smoked by everybody. But this car should be good here. Let's do it. See what we can get. Got that Need for Speed Underground 1 livery. Fits into the Japanese theme quite nicely. Yeah, no, I mean, I just showed you the leaderboards, Cat. I'm kicking butt with this thing. What's up, Craig? Man, poor Ruthless the other day, right? 50 laps of this? No, thank you. I'm gonna get one clean lap and then we're out of here. By the way, he went and confirmed after the fact that the season change at the end of his race totally screwed him. He got no credits. And he went and looked at Black Panther, who did the 50 laps, and he got like 13 million or something. What's up, Axe? Top 1,000, you know, generally, I think just by setting a decent, clean lap, that shouldn't be a problem on the Goliath. Right at the beginning of the stream, I was showing all of my other rival times in B-Class. With this car, and I have a lot of top 500s, so if I can get anywhere near a top 500, that would be sick. What's up, Corey? What's up, Pri? Nah, bro, everybody I've been seeing, Pri, has been using the Honda Beat or the Honda City E with all-wheel drive. Those are like all of the top times in B class. Yeah, exactly. This is front-wheel drive Integra though. So, and I've seen a couple of Integras like, you know, decently high up on the leaderboard, but it is definitely not like the meta. You know what I mean? Oh, it was an insane amount, Corey, but I wound up giving a ton of them away to like new players because they were duplicates. And I actually, when I first logged on today, since it's the winter season, it completed my Explore Japan thing. So I wound up getting the Forza Edition Rueno and the Koenigsegg Agera RS or whatever. Nah, it doesn't, Craig. That was in motorsport only. That's one thing I didn't do, Corey. I didn't curse anybody with the S-Cargo. I was like, no, I don't want to do that to a new player. That thing sucks to drive. I don't mind ABS activating cap. I'm not like trying to super meta game or whatever. You mean like Ruthless, Corey? Oh, shoot. I looked over at chat and not the mini-map and totally missed the turn. Whoops. Alright. Try that again. Let's not miss that turn this time. Ruthless needed sleep, Craig. That took him, like 18 and a half hours or something to do 50 laps of this track. And that was in the Valkyrie AMR Pro. So, not exactly a slow car. Yeah, the weird thing on the side of the car when you're going in a straight line, that was a problem in motorsport too. I can tell we're already faster. On this attempt. I just have to not miss the dang turn. Can anybody check for me and tell me if the vertical format is working? I have it turned on and it's showing me a preview of it, but it's not, like, I used it last time and it wasn't showing up as far as I could tell, like, for people to actually watch. Yeah, it's a 7-speed. This was actually my favorite car to use in Rivals in Horizon 5, and it was also a 7-speed. So I'm assuming, just based on how this one drives, and that it has the same, essentially the same gearing, that someone just took basically the same tune and moved it over here. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why it's showing up in my preview, and I have it turned on, but it just doesn't work for whatever reason. Sent Ruthless a message on Discord and asked him how he got his to work. So maybe on the next stream it'll actually be there. Yeah, don't read chat. Definitely gotta lock in for this, wherever this part is that's coming up on the mountain. Yeah, I can't even see the guy whose time we're trying to beat. Hey, I didn't miss it that time. I call that a win. Oh, there he is on the map, way back there. Janus, he was the fastest time on my friends list. The Queen time on my friends list, which was the highest ranked player, like, on the leaderboard, was like a 35-minute. And this one was just under 32, so I figured we'd go with this guy to start, and we'll just see where we wind up. Because the 35-minute one was like 2,200 something. So, I mean, if we can beat a 3150 in less than 32 minutes, I would imagine that's going to be decently high up the leaderboard. Yeah, I have most of Explore Japan done. The biggest thing holding me back is the photos, obviously, because I haven't taken a picture of 5,000 cars or whatever. And then, you know, I have the gold wristband, and I want to say I'm like halfway, or roughly halfway, something like that, to like filling that up. The Horizon Life, I think it's called. Yeah, I mean, if I can get into the 30s, that would be sick. Or even into crack the 29s. I don't know if you can do a 29 in a B-class car. I mean, I'm sure somebody has, but I don't know if your average Joe like me can. Yeah, clean first, speed second. Couldn't see crap just there, dude. This is my second attempt because I completely missed a checkpoint. There was like a turn and I looked at chat and I just went straight and I needed to turn like slightly right. I feel you, dude. It's the worst when you're like 90% of the way done and then you like just barely touch something and it's like, ah, I see that you felt like touching the wall or a cone. Dirty. Most of those times that I set, though, that are top, well, I mean, most of them are top 500, except for one, I think, that we looked at. But all but one of those I did on my first attempt or first flying lap in this car. Yeah, the Toge is the only one that I didn't really care how fast I went, because I was just cosplaying Initial D. The rest of them, though, we've been in the OG starter car from Underground 1. Only thing we don't have is the super fat wide body that it had on it, but close enough. And whoever made the paint job, like, shout out, because they did an awesome job. Dude, I don't know if you saw my message in Discord, but anybody who's here watching, if you join the Discord, and there should be an invite link on my wheel spin video I just did, you can click on the link in my Discord channel, and it will take you to a place where you can vote on my suggestion to add Fujimi Kaido into this game. Because surprisingly enough, I was the first person to suggest that. English is hard. I mean, Fujimi Kaido would fit so perfectly. And they could just make it an extension of the map, like... I did. I that's who told me, hey, go make a post over here. This is where we take the suggestions. But yeah, I talked to my main contact with them. Honestly, dude, I don't know if I even want Bungie to make a Destiny 3. Ever since they went public, I feel like they've just gone downhill. I think that was the biggest mistake they could have made apart from lining their own pockets, which once money gets involved like that and you have a fiduciary duty to shareholders, that's how you ruin games. Because the developers stop caring about quality over microtransactions and crap like that. Yeah, I mean, and look at Blizzard. Like the #1 microtransaction company in history. And their games have just gone downhill since Diablo 2. I have no idea where the finish line is, dude. I'm just winging it right now. Oh, no doubt. I actually need to reflip my camera. I just realized it looks like I'm looking off screen. Yeah, it's a 53-mile lap. I had my camera flipped for the wheel spin video, but forgot to flip it back. I will fix that as soon as this is over. I have a 4090. I don't have frame gen turned on as far as I'm aware. I mean, I have a 240 hertz monitor, and the game won't even run at 240, so I don't need it. I might have ray tracing turned on, but I don't think I have the DLSS or whatever. Unless that's the same thing. Oh, shoot. I almost went straight on again. Whew. Yeah, I don't think I have DLSS on. I shouldn't need it. We can take a look at my graphics settings after I finish this and I flip my camera. Don't let me forget to flip my camera. I don't want to do another race where I'm facing the wrong way. Looks like I'm facing away from the game. Man, the flashbangs coming out of those tunnels is rough. It's like if you're not looking at your mini-map, you're bound to hit something. It's not too bad. I really just use it for braking zones because I don't know the tracks. Oh. Alright. We'll try that again in a minute. Son of a bitch, bro. I know, right at the end, because why wouldn't I screw it up right there after 25 minutes? Almost 26 minutes. Alright, let's look at this. What do we got? Yeah, everything on extreme, even the reflection qualities on extreme. Ray trace reflections, no. Yeah. And you see it 60 FPS stable, so I guess here I can try 240. Let's see what happens when I do that. Yeah, none of this stuff. DLSS is on, but I can turn that off, I guess. No frame generation. All that other stuff is default. I didn't know you could run the game at 240. Looks like I'm getting 130, 135, 140-ish. My question is, where is the deal that shows you your frame rate? Like in the top right corner. There it is. V-Sync. Do I have it on? Oh, is that this? Alright. Dude, 25 minutes in. What an idiot. Alright, I definitely want to pick a faster rival though, because 31... Okay, so sub 30 is possible. 28-37 is crazy, bro. Such a big gap to everybody else. My guess is I won't be sub 30 though. Let's try... What do we think? Maybe like 31-30? Something like that? Let's just see where that's at. It's gotta be right near 500, it looks like. Okay. 334. Wait, some dude down-tuned the Forza edition Trueno like a lot. But I mean, here's 3130 dead. So let's see how we compare to that. What was that? It was still top 300 or right around. Oh, let me fix this real quick. What was that? Is it this? Okay. No. Oh wait, is it? Do I look like I'm looking at the game now? Okay. It looks like I look like I'm looking at the game now. Alright. Get a sip of water. Regroup. Or run it back. Yep, it is an Acura. Well, the NSX, the new one, yes. The popular and cooler ones, those are Honda. Alright, here we go, boys. Let's not hit a wall 26 minutes in this time, shall we? Oh, look at that. 150-ish, 160-ish FPS. Oh yeah, we're up in the one between 150 and 180 is what it looked like. Okay. Get it together, man. That's the first time I failed that early. This, though, falling behind, like, immediately, totally used to it at this point. After I beat however many Honda beats in the doing all the runs the other day. I'm not seeing that weird ghosting thing anymore either, Bree. So maybe that was the, like one of those other things that I had turned on a minute ago. Yeah. Maybe, try whatever I just did. Maybe that'll resolve your issue. Yeah. Because you got a 4090, didn't you? Or something similar? Yeah, dude. Yeah, mine's a ROG, but I mean, a 4090 is a 4090, right? Yeah, my monitors are only 1440p. When I bought them, the cost of a 4K 240 hertz was so ridiculous that I was like, nah, I'd rather have two 1440p monitors at 240 than have one, 4K monitor. This is the worst run we've had so far, but we are smoking that dude. And, like I said, what was he? Like top 300 something? Oh, that's a weird resolution. Like an ultra wide or something? Okay, so it's like if I were to be watching way over here and way over here. Oh, that is too much for me, dude. Yeah, mine are the Samsung G20 somethings, I think. It's whatever the... I don't even know if they make this particular model anymore, but it's whatever the 27-inch 1440p 240 hertz is. Alright, so if we can not hit a wall this time right at the end, we actually might get top 100 if we keep it clean, based on how far back that guy is. Top 200 for sure. Alright, that goopy turn that I missed last time is coming up. Don't forget to turn right. Right turn. Alright, so that's what I missed the first time. Jeez. Apparently I need to turn my vibration on my phone off. That was crazy loud. Bruh. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, that guy, I think that guy is as high up as he is purely because his lap was clean. Like, I really think that's a massive contributing factor to getting rated highly on this particular track. I mean, that's part of the thing though, dude, is like, I'm ADHD, but that, like, I'm one of those ones where, like, when I get hyper fixated on something, I am hyper fixated on it, you know what I mean? So, like, I'll be the dude who runs 26 minutes, crashes into a wall, and then immediately restarts because I'm like, nope, you're not gonna beat me, game. Well, not in this car for sure, because I'm front-wheel drive, Giovanni. How's it going there, man? Usually drift isn't ideal for time. It looks cool, and it's fun. But ideally you want to keep grip as much as possible. Are you asking if it's bass or bass? The important questions for you. Is it live or live? Yeah, you just blew Pre's mind, Cat. Now he's gonna be awake all night asking himself that question. Right before he goes to bed. He's gonna be like, oh, I'm tired, and his brain's gonna be like, oh, really? Was it bass or bass, or live or live? Be up for another 2 hours thinking about that. Yeah. Reader read. True. I readed it. I don't know, is this red or is it kind of a reddish orange? I think a lot of English letters are based on the Greek alphabet. Yeah, well, Justin, just tell her to live and learn, you know? Tell her to watch and take notes. Tell her, like, okay, so here's what you want to do. There you go. Hey, I mean, at least you got her to play. Like, that's a dub already. Have her do the day trips. And the, like, photo mission and stuff like that. I picked the Celica first. I thought about going full America goofball and getting the Jimmy, but I was like, meh. And I didn't want to be exactly the same as everybody else with the Sylvia, so that left one option. Dang, dude is way back there. I mean, I can still see him at least, but I think we're gonna beat him by over a minute, assuming I don't crash into a wall, which is a bold assumption after last run. I saw that pre. Yeah, no, it's awesome, Justin. It's great for rivals. I mean, every single rivals time in B class that I've posted so far, except for one, is top 500. And I thought about putting on the thumbnail top 500, but if I go to like A class, S1 class, C class, I don't know how I'll fare there. B class has always been my jam, dude. I feel like B class is kind of the most realistic as far as like speeds and stuff go, you know? Like, you're not in a hypercar rocket, but you're also not in a, you know, car that goes 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. Well, it depends on how people build the cars, though, too, like, even in B class, some of those Honda Beats and Honda Cities that are all-wheel drive, you already know that, you know, that they're launching 0 to 60 and, you know, whatever. I mean, I saw a Dubs video where a dude made a top, like, 100 tune for the Firebird, but it was basically a stock Firebird with, like, 1,000 horsepower. And so, like, you basically had to do half throttle the entire time, or you were just gonna go spinning off like a Beyblade. But I've always been this way in Rivals. I would rather have more grip and better handling than, you know, a rocket ship where you have to take turns at 20 miles an hour. And I mean, sure, on several tracks, the rocket ship will always be faster with good driving, but I don't care that much. I want to drive what I enjoy driving versus, you know, whatever the ultimate meta car and strategy are. Well, yeah, I mean, that's how I beat so many of those Honda Beats in this thing, Cat, is because they're just, they do not corner as well. Right, exactly, Free. Well, I think most people should be able to move a grip car better than a power car. I mean, that's like the whole point, right? Is that it's better handling. But the problem is most people look at the top of the leaderboard and they go, oh, that guy drove the best car. And then they go and get that car and try to drive it like the fastest guy, and then learn very quickly they are not the fastest guy. But they learn, well, the car is good enough to make, you know, to give me a time that's better than I would have gotten in something else, and so they just stick with that, you know? Like right now, the board is full of Honda Beats, so when a new car comes out and it inevitably becomes the best car, you go back into Rivals and you're gonna see a whole ton of that car. And I just think it's goofy. You know, I mean, the Integra is good. It's definitely like, I would say, a top 5, you know, like rivals car, but it's definitely not number 1. Dude, I'm telling you, one of my favorite videos on the channel that I made is the video where I took the S15 Mona Lisa and drifted like 1.5 laps, one drift through Fujimi Kaido. I was going for 2 laps, but I messed it up on the second one. But even still, to do one whole lap in one single drift around that entire track up and down is wild. But it was a blast. Oh yeah, you talking about the Toge battle thing that we did? Yeah, I thought that was awesome. Maybe we'll do something like that on here, on that that Toge that's like all the way on the right-hand side of the map. Do like an initial D thing. Somebody in the Trueno, somebody in the RX-7, like the newer one, someone in the older RX-7, R32. I also want to do a Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift video at some point and just come here to this drift zone and just like do a shootout, like who can get the highest score, or you know, do some tandeming, or both, because why not both? Yeah, every time I get a wheel spin I just use it. I'm not gonna save up 1,300 again, dude. That took so long, it was such a pain in the butt. I don't even know what I mean, I don't think there's anything I need from a wheel spin at this point. I think I have pretty much every car you can get from a wheel spin. Dude, I don't know. It was days. Like, it was like since my, like, between my last video and that video, whatever that gap is, it was essentially that whole time, plus the wheel spins I had saved up prior to that time. So, an extremely long time. Pretty much every waking minute of spare time that I had. And even some minutes that I should not have been awake. Actually hours, but you know. Alright, we're 24 minutes in. So that means we gotta be getting close to that tunnel that I smacked into. So let's be more careful this time. I think it's coming up, right? Like after this left-hand turn coming up, it's that right that we have to make. Get back on the road. I can't see anything. Woo, that was close. We almost went off the cliff. Bro, can you imagine I messed up again 25 minutes in. I would have had to go bash my head into a wall briefly and then come back and try again to see if I could regain some sanity. I'm sweating, bro. I'm like, my hands are sweating, like, behind my kneecaps are sweating. Alright, officially a PB on distance. Didn't smack into the wall that time. I'm being more cautious than I need to be at this point, dude. I just want to finish a clean lap. I would rather lose a little bit of time and not screw up 27 minutes in than, she picked the Sylvia. Man. Did you tell her that she'd make a great follower? Because leaders and Chads definitely picked the Celica. Hey! Get out of here. Cars aren't all about looks, ma'am. You talking about the port or a GT3 car in general? Because if she likes the GT3 RS, like, that's good taste. Yeah, okay, so she has decent taste, but I mean, picking the Sylvia at the start of a Japan, you know, based game is, like, pretty meh. We did it, boys. We did it. And sub 30. Let's go. Dang, we beat that guy about a minute and 44 seconds. Holy smokes. And that wasn't even a flying lap. Imagine if I did a flying lap, bro. It might be top 100, I don't know. I'll have to check right now. But that would be sick. Alright, let's check. Brother. I would say that's pretty good. I would say that is pretty good. I mean, it's only 7,600 people, let's be fair, okay? Let's be fair. Only 7,600 people. But that's still pretty good. Hang on a sec, guys. What's up, Neon? Alright, sorry about that. I had to tell my daughter good night real quick. But hey, I would say that that is pretty sick. It's not a lot of people, although I do have a, one of these times, there's like, I think it's Daikoku, right? Where there's like 7 million people. Yeah. Basically 7 million people. Top 250. So I'm pretty happy with that one too. What's first place this time on here? Let's see, I ran a 101. Oh look, a City E is faster than me by a 10th. A 31 second, so that's gotta be a cheated time. 30 seconds faster. Yeah, it has to be, dude. I mean, under a minute, like just under a minute, totally understandable. I can totally believe that. But 31 seconds, even 44 seconds, like these top 3, no way they're legit. The number 1 time for Goliath in B class is 28:37. And I was 29:46, so like a minute and 11 seconds off. These two dudes were right there. I could definitely, like, don't get me wrong, I could definitely do the Goliath faster. But, I mean, for my first full run, clean run, and really that was my first full run because it was the first one I did clean. Um, but yeah, I mean, what, dude, give it another go. Do 2 laps in a row. Guys, we're gonna be here for an hour doing one track. Let's see. I did street racing too. Yeah, I mean, I did all the street races. I've now done all except this. So, yeah. But, like, that Charger is is like one of the meta cars, you know? It's one of those power builds, which is probably why his lap is dirty. He probably hit a wall in a tunnel or something, if I had to guess. But since it's all highway, there's no point in picking the Integra here because it's gonna be too slow. And I don't think I mean, I don't have any like B class racing things. What's up, Wolfpack? Hey, check out what we just did, man. B class rivals. Yes, sir. It's only out of 7,600 people for context, which is kind of not as impressive, but still. The most impressive one is this one, in my opinion. Because the 7 million players that have done this track, being 242 is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what that is, Cat. Alright. I did do Toge pre, but remember I told you I just kind of cosplayed Initial D, so I don't think I'm very high up. Yeah. 4,900. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, I could go try to pick a meta car and see what I could do with it. But I usually don't do that just because there's something about running meta that's kind of meh to me. Plus, I made this build myself, which is why it's not even 600. It's only 599. But like we did that downhill run on Fujimi Kaido, I think that this run right here would be sick to do the like a B class, you know, Toge race thing. Yeah, see, 5,500. I threw together a tune and didn't even really tune it. It was mostly just throwing parts on the car and, you know, like throwing the right rims on and or wheels, I guess, and all that stuff. What I have not done, at least in the GTR, which I could do now that I have one, is this. A lot of friends have it. I'm not gonna cheese it, bro. I don't need to do that. I mean, I don't need top 500 in drag racing. That's goofy. But I can at least go set some times. Like, why not, you know? And we'll throw a tune on this one, too. I'll just look and see. What do we got? Drag. 11.2 drag. Top speed 11.234. 10.9 drag beast. Well, we all know if it says beast in it, that's automatically like the best tune, right? 9.6 from Car Things, who I do know. Well, not personally, but I know who he is. I still have the Wheel Wolf, but I don't have a round wheel. I just have the GT3 wheel. And with Horizon in particular, and really just kind of where I'm at in life right now, this is like a chill game, dude. Like, I'm just trying to vibe. You know what I mean? So, I'm on controller. It's easier for me to like read chat and drive. It's just generally easier, you know. I feel like when I play on the wheel, I want to sweat and I have to set it up every time and, you know, push it across the room and blah, blah, blah. I don't feel like doing that. All right. Rivals, drag racing, festival drag strip. This tube. We're just gonna roll against whoever. I've heard wheel feels pretty good on this game, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, meh. Alright, let's see what happens. Do you have to have like a reaction time, or does it just like let you mash the throttle as it counts down? I guess we'll find out, huh? Yep, here we go. $11.4. Alright. Should I go try one that says 11.2 and see if we beat it? What is that? Dear Rivals Ghost in it. Okay, I guess technically, yeah. Alright. So, where did we wind up? Yeah, I think it had launch control on it. Not that it mattered, because there was no reaction time necessary. Well, let's look and see. There you go. 627. Alright, you know what? Let's try that tune that said, yeah, it was in any Honda, but here's the problem. My horn doesn't work. I don't know why. I have one selected in here. Or no, it's in here. I even tried remapping it to a different button and it still doesn't work. Yeah, so I have this one. But it won't work. Like, I mapped it to RB since I don't change my view. Doesn't work. Right stick. Doesn't work. I don't know why, but my horn is broken. But anyway, let's tune the car with one of those ones that says, Yeah. 11.2. Let's just see if it's actually 11.2 or if we run an 11.4 or whatever it is we just ran. No, I unbound the, like, you know how RB is to cycle through, um, like your view, like in cockpit, or, I mean, we can look at it real quick. All right, so here you go. So yeah, I unbound the switch camera, which was RB. And horn is now on RB. And if I unbind that, and I try the right stick, like click it in, we'll save that. And it's just not working. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I'll have to reach out to the dev that I talked to and see if they can tell me what the issue is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a very weird bug. But I got a contact at Turn 10 I'll reach out to and see if they can give me any suggestions on how to fix it, or even look at my game and tell me if, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to uninstall and reinstall. Who knows? But, yeah, we shall see. What's that, Pri? It should be. Well, I just switched it back to clicking the right thumbstick, Pri, and it still didn't work. I mean, I don't think I turned the horn off in the settings. Oh, it is off. Why is it off? Maybe a streamer mode thing? Okay, well, let's get that challenge real quick then, I guess, before we run another thing. Good call. Why that was off, I don't know, but let's check it. But yeah, good call, Cat. Why did I not, did I get the thing? Okay, I got the thing. Cool. Alright. So do you guys want to see more rivals, or do you want to see me, like, work towards this stuff and try to get that land cruiser? Because let me show y'all something real quick. Car collection. So I can't buy this. I have to get that through something. Wheel spin. It's like one of the only cars I didn't get in the wheel spin video. Forza edition, obviously, I don't have yet. The Stingray. Car mastery tree. Which one? Which Corvette do I need to be in to get the 427 Stingray? That's the question. Because if I can get it from a car mastery tree, then we should just go do that. Season event or festival playlist. Season event or festival playlist. We got this bad boy in the wheel spin video, which is worth a butt ton of money. Another car mastery tree. I'm betting you get this from the F50, right? You can get this from the auto show? Okay, I'll buy that. There we go. Alright. Just go ahead and fill these out. Some of these expensive cars that I skipped because I didn't have the funds prior to the wheel spin video. Now I have all the funds. Okay, this I know you get from wherever that other one is. Where's the other one? This. I know that's a car mastery dealio. Like, what did that say? Bonus boards? So I need to drive around and smash more of that stuff. I can't believe I didn't have the T50 yet, dude. It's one of my favorite cars of all time. Oh yeah, and this you get from the mastery tree of this, I believe. How much is this? Okay, not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be like, oh yeah, it's $60 million. Here we are just blowing millions and millions of dollars real quick. Is gotta get this thing as close as we can to completely filled out. Is this the dirt racing category? Okay. Oops. How much money do I got left? We're fine. We're chilling. Alright. Where were we at? We were at... Honda, I believe. Or just past Honda, I guess. Lambo. Lotus. Can't get either of those, right? Yes. Gotta get the F1, P1, Speedtail. Can't buy that. Holy banana. Okay, so there's one of the cars that's way, way too expensive. Got it. Alright. Bro, you have to win the 370Z? That's goofy. How much is this? Okay. Wait, the Carrera GT is from the Car Mastery tree. I wonder which car. Maybe the 918 Spider? Oh wait, this one, 19 million. Oof. Alright, I officially own every car you can buy apart from the one that's 59 million. We just spent $70 million. Oh, it hurts. 70 mil. Gone. Could have made it go faster if I bought that stupid Mercedes, bro. Like, holy crap. So expensive. Let me do this so it's not silent. Alright, and then I guess we'll go back here and we'll just finish up on the drag thing. I didn't try the supposed 11.2 tune. But I mean, 2/10 in drag racing should jump me up into the top 500, I would think. Like 11.4 to 11.2, like 600 something in the world at 11.4. Oh, 11.4 again. And slower than the car things tune. Because I ran that 11.431 in car things. Actually, you know what? How expensive is this gonna be? Let's see if I even have enough to get there. I don't think I do. Oh. 50 skill points. Holy bejesus. Alright. I know how to get those quickly, so... But I'll do that later, because y'all definitely don't want to watch that. It's super boring. Alright, let's retune this. We'll go to the quarter mile one. Wait, I guess I need to get into the right car, huh? I could try this danger sign real quick too. Oh, but this one I already have 3 stars on. I would need to do one that I don't have 3 stars on. And this one right here, right now, I don't know how you're supposed to drive on the road. I put off-road tires and everything on it. It's so slippery. On the Miata Forza edition to try to do that. I guess I should try snow tires. Probably would have made more sense, but I just now thought about that. Let's see. Oh, and this is one of those ones too, right, where it's on dirt, so I would need snow tires. Screw it. Stished. Go back here. Wait, I didn't change the tune, did I? Okay, for the half-mile one, we'll go back to car things, because he actually made a pretty good tune. And then I'm going to try that one that says like 6 something seconds for the quarter mile, because that's... if it's the one I'm thinking of, MJ did a video on it, and it is like right up there with the non-cheesed times as like one of the fast tunes you can get. I guess he found it on TikTok, and he did like a whole video testing TikTok tunes, and the drag one was the most impressive. All of them were pretty good except one, I think. .9. I wonder how that is. Can you imagine a car running a half mile from a dig in 9.9 seconds? That's not like a top fuel dragster or whatever. Or a funny car. That'd be insane, bro. put us? Only 1389, wow. So we actually had a lot better time with his tune on here. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, let me go put on that other tune for the quarter-mile drag and we'll do this last one. Wait. He's a 9.613. I don't know what I just ran, but let's try this one on quarter-mile drag, yeah. May as well get these drag race rivals done, because Lord knows I'm not going to sit here and just keep doing them over and over. The other ones I might actually try to improve at some point. But the drag races, I'm kind of like, meh, whatever. What was that? 6.3? Gotta be decent. It ain't a 6.0 or whatever was advertised, but
You set time for every single route in Rivals mode. Way to go. Now, check your journal.
I don't know if I would say every single route, but Damon. A wheel spin, win horn. Oof. What have I not done here? The Sada sprint. Coastline sprint. Seaside Park sprint. Legend Island circuit. Okay. Sada sprint. Where is this? Road racing. Right, sprints are under road racing, I'm assuming. Let's see. Okay, so here's the coastline sprint. Do I have A-class super saloon with any kind of tune on it? Maybe this? Guess we can try it. It's the closest thing. Did I just make it easy? Just to get the win? I'll just leave it what it's on and we'll see how we do. Oops. Bro, why are you breaking? Right, where you just broke? That doesn't make any sense. Seaside Park Sprint and hypercars. Okay. Even though this thing isn't tuned, I'm gonna drive it anyway. Because I like it a lot. And if we get dusted, I'll get it too. We have one more we have to do, right? Then I'll get the Siege. What's this? I haven't tried this yet. Try it out and see what this thing's about. Holy crap, this thing is fast, bro. Excuse me, everybody. You guys are slowing down way too much for the corners here. Is that a Tacoma first place, bro? Yep. Excuse me. It's so weird, like some of these corners it'll just turn in and grip, and some of them it's kind of like, meh. Jeez, Pete. Yeah, this is why I don't do R-class rivals. So my old brain can't keep up with this stuff. So that should give us the Siege now, right? Wait, did we not win one? Where's this at? Auto Sprint. Here it is. Alright. This should give us the Siege. And then maybe we'll go try some A-class rivals or something. Let's see. When you have the option of an LFA, you take the LFA. It's not particularly fast, but it's something. There we go. Now we have the extension.
You've got road racing absolutely nailed on. The best.
Ta-da! Oh yeah, that's something I gotta do for the... whatever it's called. This. I don't even know where to find vending machines though, dude. My favorite A-class car for rivals in FH5 was this. So, let's see what kind of tune we can find for it. I guess we'll go give it a shot. I like the idea of semi-slicks better than rally tires and stuff. I know it's not meta, but I don't care.
Out there. Now check your journal.
Ew, those rims or wheels or whatever you want to call them are ugly. Yikes. Wasn't the trick for the wheel to put it into compatibility mode or something? I feel like I can make a better tune than this. At least better for me. Dang, that sucks. Change car over at the house.
Welcome back, Spanky.
Alright, first we're gonna go semi-slicks. Holy crap, the rating goes from 6.8 to 8 between sport and race breaks. It's wild. I actually did it in B class, but I was cosplaying Initial D instead of like trying to get a crazy time, Chaffee. But or Chafee, I don't know which one. I mean, I can show you the time I have, and then see what's up. But like I said, I was cosplaying Initial D. I wasn't really going for like any kind of meta thing. You got a 328, yeah. Let's see, I'm at 332. I mean, I can try hard it with my Integra and see if I can do any better. $328. Alright. Whoa, Nelly. Let's try that again. A 205 rally is not a bad shout. There you go. 324. Let's see where that puts us. $633. Not too bad. Yeah, front wheel drive is what I prefer in B class. I know the meta is all wheel drive, and namely the Honda Beat or the Honda City, but I just like having some more grip and I'd be a little bit slower off the line and stuff. But if you're interested in this particular car and tune, I can try to show you the share code of the tune if I can figure out how to do that. If I go in here, let me go here. Let me see if I can find it again. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's this one. So if you want to try the car I've been using in Rivals in B class the whole time, I'm almost positive that this is the one. I'm about to put it back on my Integra, but I've set almost entirely top 500 times with this car and this tune in B class. Yeah, it looks exactly the same as it did before, so that should be that. And then I didn't actually tune the NSX, did I? I just slapped parts on it. I like it a lot, man. I like it a lot. I've been having a blast with it. I don't ever change any of that stuff. Since we're about to do a faster track, do that. Let's do this. How are you enjoying it? Are you finding it to be a good time? Not quite the grip. I don't have the front arrow anymore. That other tune did. I have to remember that. I doubt that's very high up, but yeah, 4 is the one that I didn't play. I played 1, 2, 3, 5. And I think it's just because I was into other stuff around the time 4 came out. Just never really grabbed me. Although my understanding after getting 5 and starting to play it is that 4 was awesome. So, but I'm hoping to be able to do stuff with the community on this game. We had a stream, I guess, like last week or something, where we did get into a little convoy of like 4 people, and we went and did like some toge races and street races and stuff like that. So that was fun. Alright, my guess is like top 5,000 maybe. Not even. Holy crap. Well, you know what? I did just unlock the car. I usually don't use meta, but I haven't driven it at all yet, so let's try it.
Welcome back, Spanky.
There it is. You might crash a few times. This is the world record tune for the first track, huh? My guess is on a flying lap, which I didn't even do. Yeah, I like the seasons too, although my buddy Ruthless, who just did 50 laps of the Goliath on stream, he got screwed out of all of his money at the end of the race because the season changed while he was in the middle of the race. Let's try this one. It's not like the meta, according to the guy. I don't want to do ultra super meta stuff. I mean, I'll try the car, but if the tune says world record for this track, I don't want to use that tune on that track. I want to see how I can do without using that tune. This will be my first ever run in this car, and I'll actually do a flying lap this time too if the car feels good. I'll see if that helps at all. But B class we have officially crushed. Every race that's on pavement. Except Toge, because I didn't sweat on Toge. I drove the normal version of this in a tune I made, which is garbage. I don't know how to tune to save my life, but Is this all-wheel drive? Is that why it feels a little bit weird to me? I never drive all-wheel drive. It's always rear wheel or front wheel. Oop, I meant to hit X. Whoops. Let's not hit A this time. Yeah, see, that's a flying lap. Stupid. Well, I don't need to restart. Did I hit yes? I think I'm tired, dudes. I think that's what's going on. Keep hitting the wrong button. What is that? I doubt it's top 1,000, but hopefully it's better. Gotta be better than 11,000, whatever, right? Thousand. GR86 is apparently pretty good. My guess is their power builds, though, to be honest, on this track in particular. Let's see how we do on some of these other more handling-based tracks. Honda Beat, shocking. This is our first friend in the top 1,000, so see if we can beat him. See, I don't like the way this handles compared to the Integra. I appreciate it, Chappie. Hope you have a good night, I guess. It's like the middle of the night for you. Take it easy, man. Yeah, dude, this thing just does not turn in. Find a better tune, maybe. It's okay, I guess. Actually snowing. Right? What do we think? Wonder if that dude has the dude who made the Integra tune. $102.90, $192. miles an hour. Oh, but that's the drift force. This one, 153. 260 horsepower. Do we need more than semi-slicks? Let's try this one. We'll see. I don't see one by that other dude. Awfully drifty. Good lord. Yeah, we are so far off, dude. Can't put the power down in this the way I can in the Integra. Yeah. I gotta find something more grippy. So that ain't it. What is this? What class? A class. Okay. I haven't really done a time in A class yet. This thing seems to be a monster in everything from what I've seen. Does everybody want to put rally tires on, man? All these all-wheel drive though, unless it has rally tires. Screw it, let's try this one. I'm not a fan of all-wheel drive typically, but I'll probably give this a couple more tries. And then I'll probably go ahead and call it for the night. It's just sliding everywhere. Not as bad as the 8.6, but that NSX is grip up. we did improve our time by a lot, but I still think we're a ways off of 1,000 in this one. Yeah. Still 1,700. What is he in though? Oh, he's in the 92. And he's in the GT. Lord knows I could go get in a Honda Beat. Things like at the top of every Rivals leaderboard, it seems like. The MX-5 RF's not a bad shot, though. I do have that. No, this thing handles really well. Can't imagine somebody messed it up with by upgrading it. For that track, 154 has got to be fast enough, right? My question is, how did they make it weigh so much more? They put on some... Oh, the rims aren't hideous. That's something. Okay, cool. He's naturally our next rival anyway. Let's try it. Got the wide body on there. I've gotta quit hitting the dirt going into that corner, dude. Foot's throwing me off into the wall. this is slower than the 8.6 was. Yep, every time. I don't think this is the tuner. Hey, what's up, Dark Side? If you want to beat times, go look at B class. Because A class, we are struggling. We are struggling hard. B class, it was just like bam, 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 bam. Knock out all of the tracks. Except Toge. Don't bother looking at Toge. I didn't try hard on that. But, if you want to beat A class times, you shouldn't have too hard of a time, to be honest. Don't want all-wheel drive rally. All-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. Did I? Let's see. All-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive with drag tires. Is this the one I was just using? No, because the other one was 150 something, right? Rear-wheel drive, 168. Minimal modifications, this guy says. But 1.28 on the lateral G's. And rear wheel drive. Let's try it. Yeah, Dark Side, the B class one, those should be fun to try and beat for sure. The A class ones, if you just run an A class rival, you'll beat me. Any of them. So a lot of them I don't even think I've run an official rival time. And dude, is this the exact same tune? It looks exactly the same. But I haven't actually done most A-class ones, so beating me on their, you know, if you can get like top 5 million or something, you'll be good to go. How you doing, that man? It's been a minute. Dang it. That corner, man, is my nemesis. Yeah, same, dude. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I just got the Ueno Forza Edition, the Agera RS, and the Siege World Time Attack car all tonight since Well, I got the time attack car since I've been streaming. I got the 86 and the Agera like right before I went on stream. I basically logged in and got both of them for seeing winter time. Yeah, it is for sure. Dang it, man. Oh, I've got to figure something out here. Let's see. I did used to like this in A class, if I remember right. Let's see if we can find something I like with this car. Time attack grip, huh? Toge. Time attack with 1.2. Time attack with 1.22. Let's see. Let's just try it. Can't hurt, right? I'll be honest with you, Dark Side. I really don't miss Motorsport. I am happy to be in a game with so much more variety, so many more people. Just like more. You know what I mean? In general. Oh, jeez. Fork steer got me. I'm gonna try third through both of those corners to keep. I mean, it's like where I'm losing all of my time. Okay, so fourth through that one. And then third through there. Ah. Damn, dude. I just cannot keep up with this dude. I think so. He's getting me on grip, man. Just great grip. The car is just eating these corners. And at this point, I've tried all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, and now front-wheel drive. And my Integra is front-wheel drive, which is what I set all those B-class times on. Dang, that's probably gonna make this lap 32, huh? Yep. stay in third a little bit longer through those last two corners back there. That was my best time so far. Yeah, I don't think he's having to brake as much. We're getting closer though, little by little. That was easily our best run yet. That's the best we've taken those two corners. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's getting us on straight grip, dude. Yep. But this isn't my tune. I downloaded it, so I mean, I can't adjust anything on it. It's gonna dirty our next lap too. Oh no, it didn't. go, 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 go. Yes! We did it. Rick, yeah, dude. Top 1,000. Finally. No, thank you. I don't care about beating the next guy. We got top 1,000. Beautiful. On to the next one. A class, A class. Let's just look at this and admire it for a second, because it took forever. 800 on the nose. Beautiful. We're actually tied with 799, but whatever. Alright. Here we go again. We got any friends in the... Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, dude, if Aventra is only 949 in what is apparently, looking at the leaderboard, the meta car, we're in trouble. See if we can even beat this guy. In the Honda Beat. Ugh. I'm so tired of seeing that car on leaderboards, bro. Everywhere. Right now, Benaroni, I've just kind of been grinding rivals. I just got my first top 1,000 in A class. We're top 1,000 in everything in B class. Except maybe Colossus. I don't know if I did Colossus, but... I was actually about to end the stream here in a minute, just because my hand is starting to get tired after, 3 hours or whatever it's been, 3.5 hours of just straight grinding rivals. But I might stream again, like, tomorrow morning for a little while before I gotta go get my daughter from my mom. Look at the speed on that thing, dude. It's just dumb. I saw AR-12 doing it. I hate this car. That Honda Beat. Absolutely am so sick of seeing it everywhere in rivals. Crap. Oh, dude, I don't know. I think my brain is fried. Yeah, I am not a tuner. I'll be the first one to tell you that, man. I don't know how to tune jack. It's not good. But yeah, I mean, we're Top 500 in the world on everything in B class except one race that we've done. And then there's one that I don't think I've done, which I mean, I guess I can check that real quick to see if I did do it or not. Which is this one. Yeah, I mean, even on Goliath, we've managed to pull up top 50. So we were 33 earlier, now we're 34. Probably lost to another Honda Beat, if I had to guess. But have I even done one on here? I don't think I have, because it's just all power builds. Yeah. I haven't even tried one on here yet. But all of these were top 500 on except one. And I can't remember which one it is, but is it this one? No. Yeah, I don't remember which one it is. Maybe this one. No. Wait, how many players? Only 13k. This is my best one right here, dude. This one has basically 7 million players. And we're at 243. Yeah, there's only 6,000 more people need to play it, and then we'll be at 7 million players. Nah, I actually don't watch softball, man. I'm really looking forward to football this year, though. Even though our strength of schedule is absurd. But like baseball, softball, basketball, all that stuff, I'm just not, I don't know. It doesn't hold my interest the same way. That's what I thought. I was pretty proud of that one. Pretty proud of the Daikoku circuit one. And I used one car for everything, you know. And it wasn't the Honda Beat. Like this guy posted a top 4 in the Integra. Granted, it's less than 9,500 players, but I mean, you can just see it's Honda Beats everywhere, bro. I mean, that was just like 2 pages of Honda Beats, you know. More Honda Beats. But yeah, B class has always been my kind of my vibe, my jam, if you will. But road racing, street racing, we're top 500 in everything in B class except for Colossus, which I haven't done, and one of the races were top 600. And then Toge, I just, you know, I didn't try hard Toge. It was, like, this is the only one I've try-harded, and we're 635. But all of the rest of these, I used my crappy tune on an 8.6 and just cosplayed Initial D. So, for a little while, I was okay. But trust me, there were a lot of people that made me look slow as crap. Just like a straight snail. Mitsubishi Mini, that's the 38 seconds and 56 seconds. Okay, buddy. Tell me you cheated without telling me you cheated, eh? Alright. Yeah, see, I mean, I didn't try hard these. I just used my crappy Trueno tune and cosplayed some Initial D on these. The only reason I try-harded this one is because someone came in here earlier and asked me to beat a 528. So I wound up running a 328. So I wound up running a 324. I did see some tunes that were like for the 8.6 that were like, this is a, use this one for Toge. But I just haven't yet like looked into them, for B class. Yeah. So you can tell which ones I've used a different tune on versus my crappy tune. But yeah, pretty much every road and street race, I was basically my Integra versus a Honda Beat, which was got lame after a while. But I think what I'm gonna do is end the stream, grind out some skill points. Since I don't need my whole hand for that, I can just use these 2 fingers and push a button. Get the cars that I don't have yet, like that you can get with skill points, and fill this out more because we're getting close to having everything. Like I can get this, I think, by doing the skill tree on this. I can get this by doing the skill tree on that. I can get this by doing the skill tree on this. Season event festival playlist. I think this is wheel spin. This I had to do stuff with dirt racing. We just got that. Season event playlist. Season event playlist. Season playlist. Okay. Yeah. This one I just can't afford because it's like 60 million credits or something. Wheel spin. One of the cars I didn't get when I did 1,300 wheel spins. Cross country. Okay, so 2 of them I can get just by finishing the dirt and cross country. I haven't really seen any crazy AutoZam builds. I mean, I know there are some. I've seen them like on the leaderboard, but I haven't like actually raced against them or anything in Rivals, so I haven't personally witnessed any. And I might be able to do some group street races. Oh, excuse me. Tomorrow morning, if I can stream tomorrow morning before I go get my daughter from my mom, but that would really be the last chance until Sunday night at some point, because on Sunday night, well, Sunday during the day, I have to work, so it would be whenever I get home from that. I need to unlock this too, doing the stuff, but I guess I need to finish the dirt racing and cross country racing, and that'll give me the Storado Mini. We're almost done with that, so that won't take very long. I mean, I could finish these up pretty quick too. And then this, I need to find vending machines anyway for the thing. And I've done ultimate burnouts, but for some reason it just won't give it to me. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But oh, this gives me the GMA, which I already have. 911 GT3 RS4. I don't know if I have that yet. Super wheel spin, which is like the last thing I need, but who knows? Maybe I'll get a wheel spin car out of it. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for me. Thank you, everybody who stopped by and hung out. I appreciate it. And I may or may not catch y'all tomorrow morning, but count on Sunday night for sure. But yeah, everybody who stopped by, much love. And I will see y'all at some point in the next 2 days. Peace.